Hey, what's up everyone? Danny Lightning back with another CSR2 video. So we have these brand new tuning presets that make tuning so much easier. As you guys probably know, you got to figure out which part to tune first on your car to get the best tune. This takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. This makes it so much easier. So we're going to go ahead and tune a car really quick using the new presets, and I'm going to show you why this is amazing. So most cars, you're either going to tune your final drive or your tires first. Well, now we don't actually have to figure out which one to tune first. Watch this. We're going to go ahead and tune the final drive first on this car. And I already know we're going to watch the Evo points up here. We want those to go as high as possible. So I'm going to keep moving the transmission to the Evo points get as high as possible. All right, we got up to 556. That's the highest possible Evo points with the transmission. Now we're going to tune the tires. All right, we're going to get the Evo points as high as possible by tuning the tires. All right, we want to go up to 562, 63, 564, 66, 569, 571. All right, so 571 is the highest Evo points I can get. Now we're going to go ahead and tune the nitrous. Just move this until the Evo points get as high as possible. All right, so now that we have that, all right, so 684 is the highest possible Evo points. Now we're going to click on the little thing over here that says presets. We're going to go ahead and hit save. All right, we just saved preset number 1. So we're going to go ahead and hit the little thing here. We're going to type transmission first, all right? Transmission, okay. Now we're going to reset our tune completely, and we're going to do it again, but this time we're going to tune our tires first. All right, everything's reset. So let's go ahead and tune our tires first. Let's get the Evo points as high as possible by tuning our tires. 573, 80, 580. So you notice my tires are coming down to a very different position than they were a minute ago. 592, 93. 594 on the Evo, 95. So we want those Evo points to go as high as possible. All right, we got up to 595. Now we're going to tune the final drive second. So let's move this over till the Evo points go up as much as possible. 99, 600. So now they're going down, all right? 595, 94. We want to get back to 600. All right, let's move that till we get the... All right, 600. That's the highest Evo points I can get. Now we're going to go ahead and tune the final drive. Now we got up to... Look how much higher the Evo points are. Now we're up to 713. So now we're going to go ahead and click on presets. Now on preset number 2, we're going to click new. We're going to go ahead and edit the title, and we're going to say tires first. We're going to go ahead and name that tires first. And now, all right, right now we're using this one here. So we got plus 714. Now if I click use on this, you're going to see my Evo points drop down to 686. Now let's go ahead and figure out our dyno time. So right now we got a dyno of 13.294 on this preset. Let's check our dyno on the other preset. So let's go ahead and click use on this one. We'll click the tires or whatever. There we got a 13.364. So it appears that, well, you can see it's very different outcomes by changing different parts first. So we're going to do it that way. We're going to tune the tires first on one setting. Then we're going to reset it and tune the transmission first on the other setting. So now we can do test runs and figure out which one is actually faster. So we're going to go ahead and use the first one, okay? We're going to use setup number 1, which was the transmission first. Let's go do a test run. All right, I didn't actually want to go out of there. Hold on a second. All right, so we're going to do a test run on the first setup. Let's see what we get. 3, 2, 1, go. Second and nitrous. We'll just do that. Third. Fourth. All right, let's see what we run here. Let's see what we run, and then we're going to switch to the next setup and see which one is faster. There we got an 8.663 on the quarter mile. 8.663, okay? So now we're going to click on presets again, and we're going to hit use on the second one, which is the tune with the tires first. Now this is the one with the higher Evo points. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and do a test run again. We're going to try and drive the car exactly the same way and see which one is faster. I can't remember if I'm supposed to do an early shift in the second on this car or not, but that's what we're going to do again, okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Second in nitrous. Third. Fourth. Fifth. And you can see this one's going to run a very different time. So tuning different parts first actually makes a pretty big difference. There we got an 8.335. That was a huge difference. The first run was at 8.663. So this one's actually 0.3 of a second faster. Check that out. 0.3 of a second faster. That's a big deal, all right? We're going to go ahead and do something else really quick. So check this out. Okay, so now I've reset my tune again. Some people just do nitros first, final drive second, tires last. Some people tune these parts in order. So we can also do a third setup if we want. So we're going to tune the nitros first this time. We're just going to do it in order. All right, 580. We're watching those Evo points go up. All right, we got up to 613. Now let's go ahead and do the final drive. 620, 630, 630. We're going down, all right? Let's go back to where we were. So it's amazing how different tuning different parts are. It can really make a huge difference, all right? 627, 628, 629, 630, 31. We want those Evo points to go as high as possible. 635, 36, 37, 36. All right, 637. Where'd that go? There we go. 638. Cool. Now we're going to go ahead with the tires, and let's see where we get those this time. 680, 690, 704, 708, 709. So actually, we're going to try 3 different tuning methods on this, I guess. 713, 714. 713. All right, there we go. Now we got a dyno time of that. The dyno time is actually a little bit faster on the quarter mile, but slower on the half mile. So let's go over to presets and hit new. Then we're going to title this one NOS. We'll go NOS transmission tires. All right. That way we know we tuned it in that order. Let's go ahead and do another test run and see what this runs. Let's see which one's faster. For some reason, the game's being a butt pain. There we go. I kept clicking test run and it wouldn't do anything. So sometimes this game can be a little bit weird, but this is probably the new best method you can possibly do to tune your cars. You just have to do each part separately. Each part in a different order, and then do test runs and figure out which one runs the best. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Second in nitrous, third, fourth. And every car is definitely different, okay? Every car is very different. I don't like that test run. We're going to do another one. This one's not going to count. We can see if it was faster or not, but I think I buried the needle there. There we got a 355, so that was a little bit slower than the last run. But let's go ahead and try this again. So this really goes to prove that tuning your parts in specific orders can make a big difference on how fast your car runs. So a lot of you guys don't really understand some of why I do what I do on my tuning method video, but this will actually help you guys understand that. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Second in nitrous, third, fourth, fifth. All right, now we drove the car the same exact way on all 3 test runs. What did we get this time? Which way is the fastest for this particular car? And every car is different, so you really need to do this for every car. There we got an 8.322. And that was actually slightly faster. That was actually slightly faster than the other 2 runs, which could be coincidence, but this car worked good. This car works best by either tuning the tires first or tuning the parts in order. All right, we got an 8.355, an 8.322, and an 8.663 on those test runs. So let's go ahead and let's go back to the first setting, which was the slowest. And we're going to try and do a test run on this again, just for the heck of it, just to make sure I didn't mess up the way I drove it. This time, we're going to wait a little longer to shift into second gear and see what happens. But this should give you a really good idea on how to use these presets and how to tune your cars, all right? 3, 2, 1, go. Second and nitrous. Third. Fourth. Let's see what we run this time. Last time we ran an 8.663 on this setup. There we got an 8.594. Let's go ahead and do one more test run on this. Except for this time, we're not going to do an early shift. We're going to do all good shifts and see if it runs a little faster that way. Some of these cars can be very finicky and very weird. Shift patterns do make a big difference. Your tune can even affect your shift patterns. 3, 2, 1, go. Second and nitrous. Third. Fourth. All right, so let's see what we run here. What do we run? What do we run? There we got a 576. So this way is definitely slower, okay? On this car, tuning your transmission first makes the car slower. All right, hopefully this video makes sense. Hopefully this is very helpful, and hopefully you guys understand what I'm getting at here and what I've done. So this is going to be my new method for tuning my cars. When I get a new car, I'm going to tune it 3 different ways and do test runs and figure out which one is the fastest. All right? Catch you guys later. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helps.